I'm sorry to disappoint, Aaron.
No, that's okay. That's okay. So let's get back to the vagina diagram. Okay.
Yes.
I personally am a tease, okay? I like to kind of work my way close to it and then kind of pull back. All right? That's my technique.
Okay.
And you can kind of feel it clench up. You can kind of feel it get tight when you get close, and then you go away and it's kind of like it releases. And I like to just kind of tease a little bit like that. I do focus on this general area right here. Am I allowed to say,
The
Linda,
top.
you know what that is, right?
Yes.
Am I allowed to say that word on the air, do
No.
you think? No?
I don't think you should
No.
say that word.
Okay. Well, I won't say that word, but do you see this area right here, Sam?
I do, John. I see
You
it.
can kind of
The
flip it
top
up.
area.
Yes, the top area.
Okay.
You can kind of flip it up and get under it. And I'm telling you, when you get under it, thumbs up. We have another
things
call
happen.
on the line. WTF. WTF. Nothing is going right in the studio here
John
tonight
is
on All
breaking
Things Sex
everything.
Radio. All I know is we brought the
He
wrong
brings the
virgin.
broken banana.
This
He's breaking
my
the-
banana's broken. The banana's broken. Everything's
Phone is
broken.
broken.
Whoever just called in, I believe it was an 814 area code. Please give us a call back.
There we go.
Yes, hi. You are live on the air on All Things Sex Radio. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, what's up? You got Pete.
What's going on, brother?
Pete.
Not much. I got a couple of things to address at this point.
All right,
first,
Pete,
I would
are
like
we going to
also
jail,
say that
Pete?
Linda is beautiful.
Linda
Aw,
is beautiful. Yes, she is.
Thank you.
Yes,
She says thank
absolutely.
you.
I'd also like to say that I would not like to be put in the running to suck face with a virgin either, male or any other male for that.
So Pete is defending me.
The third thing I would like to address is that he had said something that you asked him about him getting some, and then he had asked you about your technical difficulties, and you had told him, well, at least I'm functioning at some point.
I know, right,
But
Pete?
didn't
He
you-
tried to call me out.
But see, here's the thing, Don. Didn't you say that your last encounter was with a walrus that you refused to name?
Yes, I am very much ashamed of my last sexual encounter. There's no denying
Okay.
that.
So me not being a virgin, but, you know, I engage in my own sexual encounters with my girlfriend.
Right?
But I would rather probably take the night off than do it with a walrus. But then again, like I said, I'm a male, and if I was single and I was desperate and whatever the situation may be, I don't hate on anybody, and I don't hate on you, brother.
No, I
And
hear
I got
you, Pete.
I got one question for Sam.
Okay.
Yep.
Sam, I'm from New York. I'm not from Lock Haven or Pennsylvania. And in my neighborhood, what happens is, as I've grown up, I realized that the girls in my neighborhood are like the guys were when we were growing up, where the girls are now hooking up with dudes and having their conversations and talking about how, you know what I'm saying, they hooked up with this one and that one and this one from a group instead of a guy, you know, a bunch of guys from a group hooking up with a certain particular female. At least that's how it was growing up. You know, what was the big deal about, you know, those female virgins. Now I find that, you know what I'm saying, females are looking for kind of a male virgin thing, because when I see, like, the younger kids come up and I hear these females talk, they talk about how they want to get their hands on a male virgin. My question for Sam is in Lock Haven or in your life, do you notice that females that know you're a virgin are more aggressive to try to flirt with you? Do you pick up on something like that, or is it just not noticeable?
By and large, I think it's not really noticeable. You know, I don't really advertise that I'm a virgin generally. This is
Now you are.
Now I am. Yeah,
He
certainly.
has put himself on full blast here on All Things Sex Radio.
See, I got a prediction. My prediction is that any female who knows what's going on and listens to the show might actually look to be more invested in him because he's a
Right,
virgin, because I feel like
exactly.
the times has changed.
They're gonna
That's a glad feeling.
try to get some Sam butt.
John, you're from, you know, we're from the same neighborhood. We know what's going on.
Oh,
See
absolutely.
what these girls are about these days.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, Sam, after any girls hearing this, they're going to admire your courage for, you know, claiming your virginity. They're going to admire the fact that you're not ashamed of it, and they're going to say, you know what? I want to help this kid out. All right? Maybe Ariel and Linda are not among that group, but I can guarantee you there is at least one horny chick listening to this show
She's
that
like,
is a lot
what I would
hornier
do with
because
that
of
virgin.
you. Not because of me. All right? It doesn't matter how good I manipulate a paper vagina.
And she will
Okay.
think about how many lessons
But
she could teach
you,
you.
They don't.
in your shy virginity, has made one horny
So
chick a lot
innocent.
hornier. All right, Pete, you got anything else for us?
I just want to tell Sam, listen, you have the upper hand right now. No girl on that campus thinks that you're a slob like they think every other guy is. Use it to your advantage. Don't just give it up like nothing. That's it.
All right, Pete, thanks for calling.
Bye, Adam.
All right, brother. All right, we did have a call come in while we were on the line with Pete from an 814 area code. Please feel free to give us a call back at 570-484-2212. Once again, that's 570-484-2212. All right, Sam, I have another question I'd like to ask you.
Yep, ask
Do
me.
your parents know that you're a virgin?
They certainly do, yeah.
Is your father okay with that? Like, does your father ever sit you down and be like, listen, son, you got to get some butt? Or is he just kind of supportive of your decision?
I think he's by and large fine with whatever I do, but, he definitely thinks that it's, getting on, I think. My brother, he was a virgin until fairly recently as well, and, he was starting to have some questions by then, I think, but my
You're
dad,
worrying
my
your
dad's
father,
fine.
Sam.
He'll be just fine, I'm going to worry about myself first, I think, with this one.
All right, Sam, I have to ask this question. I hope it doesn't offend you when I do, but have you ever considered the possibility that you might be gay? Are you 100% sure that you're straight? I'm not trying to insinuate anything.
No.
Just curious to know, is that part of why you have chosen not to have sex?
I have never really questioned my own sexuality for even an instant. It's just not something. I've always liked girls. I don't think it's ever been an issue, but
He is straight.
yes, I believe I'm straight. I'm pretty confident in that. But I've never had that's never been a reason why, or some sort of lingering doubt at all. No.
Do you have a set age that is there like a deadline that you have got to lose your virginity by a specific date? Is there a deadline?
No, there really isn't. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Don't be sorry.
Aim for by the time you're out of college.
By the time I'm out of college, okay, I'll shoot for that,
Yeah.
Linda.
Yeah, do that.
Linda, would a guy like Sam, the fact that he's a virgin, does that make him more appealing? Is Pete right in what he says, or
that was interesting because when Pete, I think Pete has a very valid point. I think there are some girls that's like a turn on, just like some guys that's a turn on. But I was actually talking to my friends before I came to do the show,
right?
And I told them that, and no offense to Sam, but I could never be with a virgin.
But that's because you're a freak.
I just need a guy who knows what he's doing, and I need,
Right.
I don't think I'm a freak. Maybe, I don't know.
You're a freak.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a lot.
Maybe.
All right. You're like the white Rihanna.
No.
You're the one that I think about all day. That's you. That's you right there. You're the freak. You know Rihanna comes on and you light up.
I do.
All right. Rihanna's a freak.
I love all the sexual music we play.
You love
It's
all the
fantastic.
sexual. I hope our listeners love the sexual music
I
we
hope
play.
so too.
You know what else they love?
What?
Listening to us talk about you being a freak.
Oh yeah.
Right. This is something we may have to touch upon at some point in the future.
Oh, okay.
But Sam, I don't want to take you out of the spotlight. But Linda, what was my grade on the paper vagina? How did I do? I'll be honest. There was more I wanted to do. I'm just.
I think I know where you were getting.
Yeah. So based on what you saw,
Definitely
maybe
a 9 or 10.
9 or a 10. Do you hear this, ladies?
You
9
know
or
what
10.
you're doing.
Big J knows what he's doing with the JJ. Thank you so much,
You're
Linda.
welcome.
I was very fearful that you might have just been critical just to be critical.
No.
I hope that's an honest assessment.
It is.
That is an honest assessment from Linda Rubino, and I'll be honest, I thought I was pretty good too. So I'm not that surprised, but all
Give
right.
me the benefit of the doubt that you pleased the walrus.
Listen,
Like no one
Time out,
pleased the
time
walrus
out, time
before.
out. I just want to say, after tonight's show, we have a call on the line. It is the 814 area code.
Yay.
Yes, hi. You are on the air on All Things Sex Radio. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Tim, John.
What's going on, Tim?
Nothing much. I just want to say that I really do love the radio show. I'm actually in one of your classes.
Oh, okay. What's going on? You got a question for our Virgin of the Week?
Well, I just got for Sam. I just say, you know what? There's nothing wrong with waiting for the right one. I know that sounds corny, but, if you have to wait, if you want to wait for the right one, I think that's the right thing to do. Okay?
Okay. Are you a virgin, Tim?
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, why does Sam have to wait, but you can go out and get it? I mean, how old are you, Tim?
I am 24 years old.